Hi, I'm Tom Mayenknecht, host of The Sport Market on Team 1040 and teamradio.ca. The National Football League moved into the leadership position in North American sports television when it broke the 50 million viewer mark for its Super Bowls in the 1990s. And it has gone into its own stratosphere this decade with Super Bowls of more than 100 million viewers in the United States. This past decade, the strength of the NFL and Super Bowl brands has become such that it no longer matters who plays in the big game. It will draw 100 million Americans and another 50 or so million from around the world. Yet this week was even more evidence that the NFL is in its own league when it comes to sports television in North America. The New England Patriots blasted the New York Jets 45-3 in a game which was barely in doubt by the time the second quarter, let alone halftime, rolled around. Yet despite the blowout, the second biggest margin ever scored on a Monday night, ESPN still did well according to the Nielsen ratings. The game scored an 11.6 rating and drew a solid U.S. national television audience of 16.5 million viewers. That meant that cumulative average audiences of more than 32 million Americans watched primetime football in the U.S. in the 24-hour period between Sunday and Monday nights. Not to say anything of the 20 million plus numbers posted by the afternoon game show nationally that Sunday. Sure, it was a blown opportunity in some respects. The game, only the fourth time in the 40-year history of Monday Night Football in which two 9-2 teams had met, had to settle for being the fourth most watched MNF contest in 14 weeks this season. Monday Night Football is averaging a 10.4 rating and 14.37 million American viewers on the cable giant ESPN. Those are numbers which are within 12 million viewers drawn by the dramatic Game 7 of this year's NBA Finals. They topped the biggest audiences for the World Series of Baseball earlier this fall, and they're well more than twice the 6 or 7 million average audiences NBC peaked at for the 2010 Stanley Cup Finals. All for a regular season game, a one-sided regular season game that Tom Brady and the New England Patriots turned into a football clinic. We've seen that the National Football League attracts big numbers irrespective of who's playing. Now, we're seeing that it is still big sports event television even when only one team shows up.